Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Barry Chappell coming to you live from PrimeTime Shopping Network in Hollywood, California. Unbelievable. I saw two, not one, but two of our staff here loitering on Sunset Boulevard today. Really, Wilson? High heels and everything at 12 in the morning and noon, you're trying to pick some. And Kiki, did you see Kiki in that short dress going, give me a ride, give me a ride? What were you doing, Kiki? I would have given you a ride. But anyway, I hope all of you had a great, hey, wasn't it a holiday a few days ago? Yesterday. Happy VD Day to all of you. Valentine's Day, that's what I'm talking about. All those are going, who told you? No, I'm talking about Valentine's Day. So I hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. I spent my day with Ginger, the somewhat scared hound dog. But other than that, I hope everybody had a great day. We got a big show coming your way. I have my first ever hand-painted Yitzhak Tarkay sculpture. I got some amazing coins. I got a lot of cool stuff. And for advice tonight, Wilson, I'm going to ask the wise one here. Woodstock. I don't know if you can see Woodstock. Yes. There is Woodstock. And he hangs out with Snoopy, right? Yes. How's it going? Really? He saw you too, Wilson. I'm just saying. But anyway, I got a great show tonight. And I have this hand-painted Tarkay bronze right there. That was done by Yitzhak Tarkay. This edition was made in 1994, and I believe there was a total, gets a little confusing, because it was made in 1990, I'm going to take a picture of it. What year did it say when you, 1994. Now it says it's number something 35 out of 360, but I'm not sure. I'm going to try and get the number. I think he only hand painted like 25 or 50 of them. So he might have made 360 bronzes, but Yitzhak Tarkay hand painted this. And Wilson, what I am going to do is show them where I am ascertaining this information from right there. Now, I have, and I am so fortunate, one of the things I am happiest about, Wilson, you might want to pull out a little bit. I got to spend 3 days, almost 3 days, 2 3/4 days with Yitzhak Tarkay. It was the last live performance on an American show he made, and he was just a great guy. He would tell me about how he loves to paint and how it's one of the few things that relaxes him. He, one day, he was wearing a short sleeve shirt, and on, I believe, his other arm, under his watch, you could see the tattoo and his number they gave him at the Mathesau death camp. He was only 10 or 11, 12, my bad, when he got thrown in. Hitler, he lived in Subotica, Yugoslavia, and Hitler came through, and he is Jewish, his family was Jewish. He was sent to the Mathesal death camp where his job was to throw dead bodies on a cart. Fortunately, George Patton liberated that camp, and Yitzhak Tarkay immigrated to Israel, and he became one of the world's greatest figurative artists of all time. Here, for example, is a comp I have. This actually was 7 years ago on eBay, and it says, got to see this incredible markdown to 11,300. I imagine that's for hand-painted Tarkay bronze. But if you want to see what a lot of people charge, there's 16,000, 12,000, 15,840. Why would they throw that 40 in there, Wilson? I mean, really, 15,840. I mean, that 15.8, 15.4, but 15,840. They are very rare. You can see from the back. I mean, Yitzhak Tarkay painted this, and it is stunning. And once again, I do not know how many of the 350 they made were actually hand-painted by Yitzhak Tarkay. I don't know. But look at that. Even Tweety Bird likes it. See? Woodstock likes it. Yeah, he's smiling. This is something I hope you folks consider. Should I price it now or should I wait, Ashley? Oh, you want me to tease people? Kiki, do you think, are you a tease like Ashley? Patty, you're not a tease. Okay, just Patty and Kiki. Ashley and Kiki. Juliet, are you a tease? She said, I gotta be. All right, never mind. All right. I'll tell you what, here's what I can do on this. I don't know, 7,300, or get me close. Oh, I got a cool Zax back here. I got a Blushing Beauty done by Peter Max. What should I put up first? Yeah. How many do we have? Folks, here's what I want to do. I am going to offer you guys a deal beyond belief. It's so good, it shouldn't happen. It's a real special. Well, there's one, two. There's one on stage. Adrian, how long is my little film on Michael Schofield? Because I want to make sure everybody gets one of these. 9. How long is it, you think?
9 minutes.
9 minutes?
No, I'm sorry, wait.
Trying to trip me up, Patty.
I just heard 9 minutes.
Uh-huh. Let's see what they say. Because what I want to do for my early bird audience is give you a deal that doesn't really happen. It happens, but I'm going to deny it. I'm going to blame it on Ashley. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out 10 minutes. All right, now folks, what we're talking about. Oh, hand me that one. Yeah, the reverse Peter Max, basically. You got a lady with an umbrella. Instead of umbrella man, you got lady with an umbrella. 2434. 2434, but if you were watching me in Japan, it'd be 4323. Yes. Folks, what I want to do, and this is going to be the most incredible deal I have ever made. Wilson, they're going to see a deal that has never happened before. How many do I have, Ashley? All right. Take a look at this documentary I made a while back on a guy I call the rascal. Now, Michael Schofield is in the Tennessee Museum. He is in the Stephen J. Canal production. He is in the Memphis, Tennessee Museum. He has had the best-selling poster 3 out of 5 years a while back. This is the Michael Schofield. Take a look at this.
I'm Michael Schofield. I'm an impressionist landscape artist. Landscapes are probably what I enjoy doing the most. And I think one of the reasons I enjoy doing what I do because I enjoy being in nature. Landscapes to me speaks to who and what I am. I enjoy the outside. I love looking at different parts of the country. Every different part of the country is unique in its area. Landscapes are what I enjoy painting more than anything else. When I'm looking at a landscape, the first thing I do is to see the depth of the piece and how I'm going to create the depth. How am I going to create the foreground and the middle ground and the background? And what it is that I'm going to have to do in order to jump over the hurdles it's going to take in order to get that particular scene on canvas. Do I frame it right to left? Do I move these trees here? Do I bring a brook through the center of the piece? Do I bring it from left to right? You know, what's intriguing about this particular scene? Taking out all of the small details that don't make any sense and just getting the essence of the piece. That's what I do. That's what I envision when I first see the landscape. I think an artist's job is to interpret what the creator has laid out for us. We're just basically taking snapshots of that, putting in our own interpretation of it, our own feelings, our own emotion, and then presenting that to the viewers or to the public. That's art to me. So it really is just it's a statement of what we are and who we are, and it's translated through, in my case, landscapes. The idea of becoming an artist didn't really hit until high school. And it was one of those rainy days when the music instructor was filling in for the English teacher that couldn't make it to school. So he whipped out his watercolor palette and paints and a piece of watercolor paper and did a demonstration right in the class. And that was his way of filling in for the teacher. And well, I watched him do that, and I still remember what he painted. He painted an old railroad ties and some water in between the ties, and a couple of trees above it and reflecting in the waters. And I thought, wow, that's what I want to do. your life changes quickly, and the direction changes quickly. And then I think a lot of it is just following the path. We don't choose our career, it chooses us. I think that's very true. I think as long as you keep moving, that career will catch up to you, or you'll find the right spot to walk into, or the right position to be in at the right time. The doors open, you walk through them, see what's on the other side. I did a couple of one-man shows down in Florida. I think probably one of the more interesting one was what I did in Cleveland, a real wet, cold, snowy night. I really didn't think that I would have anybody show up for the show because it was so cold and miserable. We ended up having 1,100 people show up for the event. We sold almost everything in the entire show, and the party didn't stop until about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And those were fun. We had a lot of people show up in those days, all throughout Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. I did that for probably 10 years. There was a lot of shows. The most posters I think I had in one particular catalog was about 25. Back in the 90s, I think there was a few catalog companies that had 10 or 15, but I think Editions Limited had up to about 25 pieces. Interestingly enough, some of the pieces are still in catalogs dating back into the early 90s. And then you start to realize that all the millions of posters you're selling happen to find their way in front of the public. And I think that's when you start to realize that you're actually fairly famous in this game. Well, I spent 10 years in Nashville, in that area, and I think a lot of the subject matter that I paint today comes out of that era and out of that area. Tennessee and Kentucky and Alabama, Mississippi, and even upstate New York. I love that area up there. The big pines, the big beech trees, the big birches. I think a lot of that that I do today is reminiscent of those areas and of that subject matter. I paint in California quite a bit too, like today. Those areas I think are what I enjoy painting the most. One of the more difficult things is painting on location. A lot of people say, well, you got everything right in front of you. Well, you have too much in front of you. The artist has to take all of the elements, eliminate the things you don't need in the painting, and just paint the things that you do need. And you have to deal with the light changing. It changes rapidly. You're painting the shadows on one tree and all of a sudden they're not there anymore. So you have to take a mental snapshot of the area that you're looking at and then paint that, because it's going to change 5 minutes from now. I think my paintings, they tell hope, and they tell adventure and mystery and romance, and I've been fortunate, really fortunate, to paint something that people really enjoy and feel and get inspired from and fall in love with. And I like the growing aspect of becoming a better and better artist. I don't think you ever arrive as an artist. I think you're always arriving. You're eventually going to get there. I think eventually I'll get to a point where I feel comfortable with the work. I don't think I'll ever be satisfied completely with it. I like the idea that somebody can see one of my paintings and see a part of nature that they've been in, a place that they're familiar with, a scene that they know from childhood or some time in a vacation, something like that. That's when I feel like what I do actually rings home. That's important to me. They can actually relate to the landscape. So communication between the painter and the viewer is what's important.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I filmed that on Michael Schofield a while back. He's in the $1 billion Arm & Hammer collection. That's one of the many places. He is one of the greatest. He's 75, I think, or 76, but he is a great artist. I have 9 of these. They are watercolors done by Michael Schofield. And this, for example, is BC 2434. Now, just to show you, here's one of his oil paintings on Hub's Historical for $42,000. Michael Schofield is one of the most successful landscape artists of all time. But I just want to show you that because I have 9 of these. Ashley, hand me the next one. And Wilson, the price is going to be so cheap. You're not going to believe it. I'm probably going to, Adrian, I'm probably going to say call for price because it's never been this cheap. I have comps at 12 and 11,000 for Schofield watercolors. At least 7,000. But no, it's not even, it's going to be so cheap. It's unbelievable. All right. There is a boat there, Ashley. That's a boat. When you see palm trees, what song comes to your mind?
Oh, what song?
Yeah. Nothing? Daylight, como me wanna go home. Come, tally man, tally me some. All right, never mind. All right. Folks, I guarantee you, Adrian, put up call for price because it is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime deal. Most people want to see all 9 of them. This is number 2 or 3? 2438. Who do we appreciate? Barry Chappell's Fine Art Show, yes. Now, once again, this is a watercolor. And I think on the, there you go. Yeah, he signed it on the back and the front, yeah. All right. Here comes the next one. Ashley's favorite.
Oh, I do love that mailbox.
You know, what'd you call this? I need some mail.
Waiting for mail.
Okay. Yes, you are. So what's the number on this?
2431, I think.
Okay. And I got a price. It is so cheap. I can't even whisper it. Like apraxia or graphia. It's so cheap I can't say it. Hand me another one. Yes.
Here. How about this?
All right.
This pail.
2429. I know I got to get more sun. Oh, I thought you just said I was too pale. I don't get out much. Patty, Kiki, did you ever go out and just sunbathe? Did you ever get out and sunbathe?
I try, yeah.
Have you ever gone to a nude beach?
Never.
Never?
Nope.
Ever?
Ever.
What about you, Patty? I could give you directions. No, I'm joking.
Aw.
Kiki, have you ever gone to a nude beach?
Oh, Juliana?
Julia. Kiki said no. Juliana's trying not to incriminate herself too much here.
Wilson! Wilson said
Always the quiet one.
2386.
2386
2436.
2436. Folks, the price is so cheap. I cannot say it. You know that? You know what that is? Actually, there's a condition called agraphia, I believe. When you cannot make yourself say something. I'm not going to say it. I can't say it. It's so cheap. Do you want to know what the price is?
I would love to know.
You want to know? Kiki, you want to know what the price is? Do you really want to know? You can't handle the price. It is so cheap. If I told you this price, you both would all run over here and grab one and say, I'll take that one, I'll take that one, I'll take that one. That's how cheap we're talking. These are original Michael Schofields. Oh, I got a price. It is so cheap. Oh, there's one more. Ashley. Okay, well, here's the second part.
Paradise Cove? No? Yeah?
Yes, or Copper Cove or what is it?
2433.
2433.
Not rustic bait, is it? I think it's rustic bait. 2435.
2435. Signed it on the front and back. Oh, no. That's the second half to your.
Oh, this is my bigger mail.
That's here. I can't say that. What do you say that? How'd you?
This is my bigger mail. 2428.
This is a family show, Ashley. All right. And then there's one left.
One right here.
And the price is so cheap. You want to know the price? All right.
Oh, this is beautiful.
All right.
Okay.
If they buy one or two,
24.
I just said the price. They are so cheap. Never in live TV history, live shopping, has a Michael Schofield original watercolor been this cheap. Buy one or two and you want them framed, they'll only be $175 each. Get online. The price is the lowest it's ever been. It is so cheap. Doesn't that heading that you have on your computer look like a tombstone? No, right across. Yeah. Barry Chappell lies here. I got a price. You're thinking, well, it's going to be $1,000. No. You're thinking it's going to be $900. No. You're thinking it's going to be $800. No. You're thinking it's going to be $700. No. I got a price so cheap, I'm actually losing money selling them. I just wanted one of those wow specials. And this hasn't been a wow. This has been a bow wow wow. So, nobody at that price. Nobody's even called in. Yeah, it is so cheap. Folks, these are original watercolors by Michael Schofield. He is in the Arm & Hammer $1 billion art collection as well as many others. And I got a price so cheap I can't even say it on TV. Look at that one right there. It's less than $700. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer this deal. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, hey, watch this deal. For 3 people, only 3. Oh, this is too cheap. The first 3 that buy one at this top secret price, I am going to frame it and ship it to you for free. The first 3 that pick one out, and the price is less than $700. And I'm going to frame them and ship them to you for free. I am losing money, but I'm only going to do that for the first 3. 2429. First 3. I'm going to frame them and ship them for free. And I'm going to charge you $675. I said the secret price. So I know I can't keep a secret.
You really can't.
675, and I'm gonna frame it and ship it. Now let's calculate how much I'm losing on each piece, Ashley. Ay, 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 ay. That sounds like Lucille Ball. You know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm doing the math here. I am losing on each piece. I'm losing on the framing. I'm like, yeah, we might hold this to just 3 pieces. That was not a smart deal.
They should call in and get all 9.
Yes, they could. Which one is your favorite, Ashley?
Okay. Which one's my favorite?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go with probably the big male.
The big male.
The big male or
Ashley, can you show Nature's Palette and the mailbox with the red? Yeah, yeah, that one and the Nature's Palette, please.
Nature's Palette is what? Item number.
Oh,
2432.
2432.
Okay, here's your red mailbox.
And the fortune and days, yeah. So, yeah, do you want me to show this now? That one is 2431, Wilson. Let me know if it's this one. 2431.
Got it.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I love this one.
There are the 2 that the nice person
I'll change it up. Wait, hold this.
is requesting.
There you go. These are the 2 that are requested.
Are you on live streaming?
Oh, this is such a great deal.
Okay, that one is, okay. And then the second one, let me know if it's the one that she's going to put it on top. You see it's really good.
Which one?
Hold on, just
2432. Nature's Palette.
Nature's.
the other one is the one that's called Spring Retreat that has the boat in the middle. It's not a
Oh, there's one with the boat. Yeah. They want to see the one with the boat?
no. Okay, hold on. This is on live stream. It's a little slow. Hold on. Let me know when you see this.
There's a what?
Okay. So yeah. So if he takes both of these, what's the bottom with free shipping and free framing?
Free shipping, free framing. a ton. Who is your caller?
Those both are sold.
And who got those?
His name is, can I say anyone? Lauren.
Lauren. When you see me holding a cup, you know, put a few pennies in it. All right, those two are sold. I like that rustic one up there.
You do, huh?
Yes.
You just want to jump in that water?
Uh,
35, 2435.
well, you know, unlike the operators, Wilson admitted it. I have been to a nude beach, and I have skinny dipped in several pools. All right, yeah, put that little boat up there. And folks, I thank you. This is a one-time only special. And I'm going to be moving on here. Oh, how could you miss that one? Mr. W. Oh, that's stunning. That is a beautiful palette of watercolors. You know, that's probably the brightest piece in the entire collection. That is a winner. What are you singing now? So in your entire life, you have never gone skinny dipping in a pool?
No, I always wear bathing suit. Unless you're in the ocean and the ocean knocks it off. That's happened.
The ocean knocked your entire bathing suit off?
Well, either the bottoms or the top, not both.
Uh-huh.
So
Wilson, you
now?
catching this? She's having trouble admitting she swam naked in the ocean. Or topless. Or halfless. We don't know which half she's talking about yet, Wilson. All right. Which one do they want?
She was talking about the one that sold last week.
Okay. Well, I'm going to run through them one last time, and then I'm moving on to some.
Go back to
Put
putting the lime in the coconut.
the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning.
2433? Yes.
That has a boat.
It does have a boat. Oh, wait. This might be it.
That could be it.
This could be it.
That's going to be it. Now it's hot because you had just admitted you went skinny dipping in the ocean. We had to drag that out of you.
No.
And is that the one? That's the one.
This one has a lady with umbrella.
Oh, that I think is one of the really cool ones.
Could you imagine this one framed?
Oh, look at that. Look at those raging reds. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, raging red.
The lady with the umbrella. Umbrella girl. When Benny was 3 or 4, he had these boots. And when it rained, he had a little umbrella and these boots, and we let him run around this parking lot and just jump in puddles. He loved it. So any last request as I end this very, very special price?
If anybody owns, on canvas, they need to get a watercolor.
Yeah, if you do own one on canvas, you need to get a watercolor. Michael, I could not buy these from Michael at this price. I really can't. This was just a special of the month, year, and millennium, and I just wanted to have some fun with it. I thought I'd sell them all, but I got a few left, so I am going to move on. Everybody happy? Okay. Now. You know what? Let's put that up there. Yes, good call.
Somebody needs a friend.
Somebody needs a friend. Yes.
You know, the day after Valentine's Day.
Yes, it all depends. If they need a friend after.
If you give somebody a plant or a flower.
No, we're not talking about the invasion of the body snatchers. We're talking about VD Day. Valentine's Day. This is the last Sasha Basari I have. I have one that I'm going to bring in a couple of weeks that has been hanging in my house. It was a beautiful picture. It had both of my cats in it and me 11 years ago, or maybe even a little more. Folks, this is a original Sasha Basari oil on Russian canvas. Sasha Basari is the catcher of the silence. Sasha Basari is gentle surrealism. And that is in the Nevis River in St. Petersburg. It is just a perfect Basari. Now, if you have twins, if you are a twin, if you have you're a twin, Patty?
I'm a twin. There's two of me.
You have a twin sister. Is she your nice twin or your evil twin?
No, she's an evil twin.
She's an evil twin. Define that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Does Adrian know him, her?
Yeah.
Does Adrian like her?
You say no.
He doesn't like her?
Not a good person.
Of course he does. Folks, I got a really special price. This is the last Basari I have on this planet. Sasha Basari is one of the greatest. He lives in St. Petersburg, Russia. Master of gentle surrealism. What is it? Satachi Online gets 25,000 for each one. What do I have in the computer on this one? What did I have this stuff for? Got a special price. Call the operators. This is too cheap. If anybody's interested in the last Basari, and it's beautiful. If you have a twin or anything like that. So I want to thank you for looking at those. All right. Tell you what, can you put this Zax of the $2 bills up? That is too cool. I'm keeping Woodstock near me. Woodstock, you're a wise one.
Donald making mine. 2441.
Yeah, this is really cool Zach's. He painted this over a sheet of $2 bills. Now, you have to be Wilson. You have to be able to talk like Donald Duck, can't you? Can you? Yeah. All right, hang on. Because a lot of people don't believe you exist. My own family, my brother's saying, there's no Wilson. He says, Barry's just talking to the camera. And no, I'm not. I'm talking to a duck here. How would Donald Duck talk? That's good, Wilson. This is a Zach's original where he put Donald Duck on a sheet that they bought from the Mint, a sheet of $2 bills, so every serial number is going to be the same. Then he Jackson Pollocked it by flinging paint on it. You got Zach's side, you got a Zach's barcode and a cert that he did this in 2023. This is a one-of-one unique original. Zach's is going to the moon, not literally. I mean, well, his artwork is. You know, I got comps at 8,000 and 9,000 for a unique one-of-one, and that's really cool with the $2 bills. Somebody. All right, Wilson, you're a smart guy. What is Zach spelled backwards? Uh-huh. What? Well, it's be X first. X-A-Z. Axe. I don't know. And that's my point. Can you say Zach spelled backwards? Nobody can. Tell you what, I'll give someone one heck of a deal. I have about 12 minutes and I'm joined by Dish Network. Here's what I can do. Oh, this is too cheap. Oh, this is way too cheap. A lot of them are $4,000 and $5,000 for the uniques. $800 to open. $100 increments after we get the open. That is a Zach's unique original done in 2023 of Donald Duck. I mean, worst case, it's worth 14 bucks. But that's not the value. The value is that's a Zach's. No takers. There are 7 $2 bills. Oh, you're right, 28 bucks. Yeah. Well, there's 14 $2 bills there. No open on this. Tough crowd. All right, here's what I'm going to do. You know, it's funny because the only artist proof I believe I have left is Jerry Garcia. That's because somebody bought it that they changed their mind. Yeah. Well, do I have another Zach's? Oh, I got Woodstock, my buddy. My buddy. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Zach's oil on canvas collage. Look at that. Signed Zach's. Yeah. Woodstock. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oil on canvas by Zach's. This has got to be more. But I'll tell you what, $800 to open.
Wow. 2442.
2442. Say that backwards.
2442.
That's right.
Sadly, I had to pause and think about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it took me 20 minutes to get her. She's only admitted to being half naked in the ocean. $800 to open, $100 increments. So I have two Zach's. Nine minutes. Tell you what I'm going to put up. Say what? Look at this. Look at the back of this. The Grateful Dead. Artist proof 5 of 10. And what did Lloyd Glover say? These are about 10 grand is what he gets for his artist proofs. Is that what he said on the show? This is the only 2420 signed on the back, signed on the front. He did this series of great rock and roll stars, and that is the last one I have. That is Jerry Garcia. Retail 10 grand. Now, Patty, I got 7 minutes before I get dish. If I auction this starting at 0, will I be upset?
Oh, of course you would. Just do it. I mean, I think you should do it. You know, we have to.
Just do it. That's what I said when I went skinny dipping.
Don't do that again. Just do this.
Oh, it was fun. But anyway, start at 0. What kind of increments, Patty? It's a $10,000 piece. $200. 0 to open, $200 increments on a $10,000 artist proof by David Lloyd Glover. I just want to see what will happen. And I hope everybody is having fun tonight. Recovered from your VD day. That stands for Valentine's Day, folks. I'm starting at 0, and we are holding at 0. A $10,000 David Lloyd Glover. The entire edition is sold out. He kept 10 artist proofs. They're gone. This is number 5 of 10. We have $200. Are you a deadhead?
Yes. I mean, this is a great. I mean, I love when I first saw this one. I love this one. I mean, it's like easy, and he did an awesome job on this.
My ex-girlfriend that I live with in San Rafael, California, used to bring me a donut because I taught all day, and I taught in Merritt College in Oakland. In the morning, she'd go get a donut, and Jerry Garcia was there many times. Yeah. I'm at 200 looking for 4.
Verifying. No, we have you open at 200. Yeah, 400.
400 has been bid. Most people get 10,000. I am at 400. This is crazy. At 400, verifying. 400 going once. $400. $600. We're at 6. Juliana says 6. 600. Were you nice to Romeo on Valentine's Day, Juliana? It was your birthday. She had a what? She had a double VD is what she just said to me. Oh boy. You're going to need some shit. Now stop, Chappell, stop. Down to one bidder, 600, going once. This is so cheap. 600 going twice. Fair. And final warning. All in, all said. That's scary. Sold. Oh, that I lost some serious money, but I do care, but you got a great deal. All right, what else? No, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to show you something here. I love this coin. This is all the way from Australia. I'm going to have to get the item number from Ashley. This is 1 ounce of 9999 fine gold. Oh, what? Oh. Any other requests about Zach's or anything, just call. What is the item number on my 2021 from Perth? This is a high relief swan. 2421? 2425. High relief swan. They only minted 5,000 of these. And most people, I think the edition's completely sold out. It is absolutely stunning. I have been waiting and waiting for the proof swans, but I guess they're sold to dealers, and they haven't even been made yet. So this, what is the retail on this? 3,400. I'll tell you what. I'm going to give someone a deal of a lifetime. Oh, look at that. Any high relief coin. This was made at the Perth Mint in Perth, Australia. $2,555. Look at that. 4 nines fine. It's an ounce of pure gold. And it is one of only 5,000 minted of the Australian swan. That is a cool coin. Look at that. There's the late Queen of England. I never got to be the golden swan, Wilson. I started out as the ugly duckling and never got any better. Yeah. What did she just say? No, I gotta hear that. What did Juliet just say?
You took off your clothes?
Oh, you've never been a swan, that's what you
Yes.
Well, you said that, I see.
My mic was off. Oh. In the words of the great late Marty Weiss, I'm surrounded by assassins. All right. Hey, am I on dish yet?
Oh, yeah, top of the hour, yeah.
Adrian, help me. Am I on dish? Is that a yes? Camera, whatever. Hey. Barry Chappell coming to you live from Primetime Shopping Network here in Hollywood, California. Oh, that first hour. Oh, that was a tough hour, but we got through it. Wilson, is that water or booze? Vodka. I thought so. That's a good way to hide it. Yes. And, oh, you missed the first hour where Ashley finally admitted she went not top, we're not sure. She said she took half her bathing suit off in the ocean. We're not sure which half. You can tell us which half? No. So the mystery still eludes us. Folks, I have a Tarkay, a hand-painted Tarkay right here. This was done in 1994. It's a Tarkay bronze. Here are some prices. Look at that. It was hand-painted by the great late Yitzhak Tarkay, who died in 2012. Yitzhak Tarkay was considered to be one of the greatest figurative artists of all times. And I was fortunate to get to spend almost 3 days, 2.5 days with Yitzhak Tarkay on his last trip to America. He was a great guy. Here are some of the prices on Tarkay sculptures. And this is just, look at that, 11,000, 15,840, 16,000, and 12,000. Now, Yitzhak Tarkay died in 2012. He is one of the most amazing stories because he was one of the greatest figurative artists of all time, drawing the face and shapes of people. At age 12, the Nazis came through his Yugoslavian town. It was called Sabatica. And Yitzhak Tarkay, being Jewish, got thrown into the Mathisau concentration camp, where his job was to throw dead bodies on a cart. Where many people would have been ruined by this, he survived. It was Patton's 8th Army that liberated the camp. He then immigrated to Israel and became one of the world's greatest figurative artists of all time. On day 2 with him, he took his watch off, and I saw the tattoo of his number they gave him at Methysal death camp, and I asked him, and he was always very courteous, Wilson. Let me come to this camera, your camera, the whole trip. And I said, does that haunt you? And he got real stern. Said, no, Barry, it doesn't. He says, I keep busy. If a thought of it even enters the outside of my mind, I start drawing, I start painting. I will never waste a second thinking about those people. If I do, they win, they will never win. End of story. I mean, he had a conviction. He put his wife, I don't know if this is Berea, Tarkay, but he tended to paint her a lot. So retail on this, 16,000, call it 16. I got one right here 11 years ago where they won 11,200. This was hand painted by the late Yitzhak Tarkay in 1994. It is stunning. And get me close to 7,500 and it can be yours. It's heavy because it's bronze. And Tarkay scribed his name right on the other side here. Yes. Now, I have something else that is very, very rare. Ashley,
Yes, sir.
can you grab Blushing Beauty?
Oh, yes.
It needs a new piece of plexi, I think.
Beauty.
She's a beauty?
She is a beauty.
What did you say, sir?
Oh, yes.
It's been a long time.
2444. This is a Peter Max. And Ashley, what is a registration number? This is a unique original done by Peter Max. Yeah, he did it in 2003. The year you graduated? High school? Okay. 2003. 98149 is the Peter Max archival code, which means at Peter Max galleries, they have a picture of this piece with that registration number. Now, Peter Max, I just want to show you a little bit about Peter Max because, let me put the Tarkay back there. I want to show you what Peter Max is 84 or 85 now. He, with his daughter Libra, his last wife, was doing some funny stuff with his money. And they wouldn't let Libra do it. And he had to fight a conservatorship, all like Britney Spears. And Libra won, I believe. And Peter Max, 84, 85 now. Also, he fled Germany because his parents did, because of the Holocaust. He's the reason the Statue of Liberty got refurbished. From his Manhattan office, he could see the Statue of Liberty, and it bothered him that it was closed in the 70s. And here's a picture of Peter Max's gallery in Manhattan, and all of his unique originals. He saw a commercial in the late 70s from Lee Iacocca at Chrysler. And Peter Max knew Lee Iacocca, and he called him up and they talked about it. And Peter Max said it's a darn shame. Here we are in the late 70s, and the Statue of Liberty is closed. Peter Max and Lee Iacocca raised over $300 million to refurbish the Statue of Liberty. And in 1980 or 82, Ronald Reagan, Nancy Reagan, Lee Iacocca, Peter Max were all at the Statue of Liberty when it was reopened. And Peter Max even traveled to the White House and painted statues of Liberty on the White House grounds with Nancy Reagan. This is an amazing piece. Here is one of my favorite, Angel with Heart here. And this is an old comp. But take a look at that. What do they want for that? Wilson, your eyesight is better than... What does that say, Patty? How much do they want? $61,300. Yes. Retail 80, asking $61,300. I'm not a gallery. So, but to give you another idea, here is, like here, Neon Man. Asking price $62,000. I printed that in 2012. Tell you what I can do here. I wanna knock their socks off, Ashley. All right. What can I do on this? Oh, look at this. I don't know if I told you, Peter Max painted a cruise ship. Peter Max painted a Boeing 767. I'm sorry, a Boeing 777. What am I can do here? It's the only unique original Peter Max I have been able to score in the last 3-4 months. They have clamped down on them. They are nowhere to be found. When I talk to dealers, they have doubled and tripled their price. I don't know why. If you take a Park West auction, they're going to be showing you those $81,000 comps. You know, I mean, I have friends that were auctioneers on ships, and I mean, they would charge a lot. Here's what I can do. Oh, I'm going to give somebody a great deal. Oh, I'm going to make this too cheap. Oh, this is crazy. Retail, conservatively, $31,000. And that's a Park West. That's cheap for Park West. But list price, $31,000. Oh, I got a price. Oh, my goodness. Here's what I'm going to do. I hope you're out there. Do you think I should try something where this is so cheap, Patty? If they don't take me up on it, it's not my fault price. Okay, hang on. Oh, this is too cheap. I hope you're out there because I can't replace it at this cost. I can't do anything at this cost. It comes with a Peter Max certificate. All right. Oh, this is too cheap. I need multiple bidders here, but I'm going to start this. I probably am losing money. Are you ready for this? 3,500 to open. Not 35,000. 3,500 to open, $200 increments. That will be one of the cheapest Peter Maxes. Nobody can get them. Blushing Beauty is one of my favorite. It has been, look at that, all painted, hand embellished, whatever, by Peter Max. Look at that. You get the Peter Max archive number. You get everything. At 3,500 to open. That's too cheap.
Oh, in June. Oh yeah, the last time you had a Blushing Beauty was in June.
I had one in June.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Price this one. I'll tell you what, Ashley. Let's take this down for now. That I got my math all mixed up. If somebody calls, I'll honor it, but ooh, yeah, let's take that down. I did. You can put it right over here. Uh-oh. I stepped on my mic. Yes.
Or you want to open?
Hang on. Can you put the little Tweety bird up there?
Your buddy?
Yeah. Take a look at this real fast.
2442.
Tweety bird. Yes. That's Woodstock. Wilson remembers that so well. It's like yesterday, Wilson. You're there, you're partying, you're listening to the brand, Janis Joplin, and you're starting your long downward slide into acid. Yeah. This is a unique original Zax, 800 to open. Now, I want to talk to my art and coin customers. Yeah. Oh, look at my Tarkay. My $18,000 Tarkay. Camera 2. Folks, once in a while, a great while, a deal so good comes along. I think it's one of my deals of the decade. I listened to a billionaire talk about gold, silver, platinum, palladium, iridium, ruthenium, rhodium, and in the last 4 or 5 months, they have been buying up St. Gaudens $20 gold pieces. Now, the St. Gaudens, and I'm going to take this coin down, and I'm going to put this one right up here, Wilson. This is a $20 St. Gaudens. And Article 10 of the Constitution, all monies will be made of gold or silver. And Augustus St. Gaudens, the great sculptor, designed this. The first year of the St. Gaudens was 1907. Unfortunately, in August of 1907, Augustus St. Gaudens died. I don't think he ever got to see his coins in circulation. And this is a very, very rare year. This is the 1913 D. Now, the D stands for Denver, and the Denver Mint was never really known for just unbelievably good strikes. It was kind of the contrary. Now, there is the reverse of the St. Gaudens. Now, in 1907, Augustus St. Gaudens envisioned the sun rising on America. And, you know, they added "In God We Trust" in 1908. He didn't like it on the design of the 1907, then he died. And so in 1908, you had both no mottos and mottos. This is 1913. And if you come in close, I'll show you a great picture of it. Right over the, oh, look at that rose gold color. This is one of the best coins I could ever recommend to anybody. And I've been on TV now for 32 years. And I just want to show you something because in 1913, the Denver Mint only struck 393,500 coins. That is nothing. For example, I think the 1924. Here, I'll give you some. Let me find. See, I make a mess of this place here. Give me 1 second. Let me get this out of here. Throw that away. I'm getting here because I had this. It's such an impressive coin. Hang on. That goes back there. Here it is. In 1913 D, they only minted 393,500 coins. Now there are several major grading services, PCGS and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These were graded by NGC. To date, and they have graded millions upon millions of coins. They have only graded, then of the 1913 D $20 St. Gaudens, they have only graded 964 coins have ever made it to MS64 or higher. If you compare that to the 1924, where they've graded 113,194 in MS64. The 1913 D has a mintage that is just 4.4% of the highest minted 1928, which has 8.816 million. This is the single best deal I could ever put anybody in. I only have 3 of them. Nobody can beat the price I'm about to charge you. Only 393,500 were minted. Only 964 have ever made it to a grade of 6.4 or higher in the entire history of NGC. Now, a good rule of thumb, just what I've picked up over 32 years on TV, is you got to take that number down by 8 to 12%, because so many of those coins, people get them back, they have special deals with NGC, and they say, oh, give me a break. That should be a 6.4 plus or a 6.5. So they break it out of the holder and send the same coin back. And so they say there's only 964. There might only be 550 different coins, is the whole point I'm trying to make. NGC is very careful. Now, here is a company, a good company I can stand. I just want to show you something. All right, Chappell. Don't lose it. How did you? Oh, there it is. Wilson. Here on eBay, 1913D, $20 MS64 St. Gaudens. That's the price they want, $7,800. $7,800. For an MS64. I only have 3. And I gotta tell you, like I sold 2 or 3 1927 MS65s on the last show. Sold a 1908 Novaro on my last show. But this is the coin of the decade for me. And I am going to give you guys, I only have these 3. I cannot get any more. I have called everybody, and I am so fortunate I have these 3. And Patty, I don't want to get myself in trouble, but I don't mind being like Charlton Heston with these. They'll have to pull them out of my cold, dead hands. Yeah, this is real money. 1913. 110 years ago. When you walked around with $20, you had $20 of gold. Unfortunately, Roosevelt took us off of the gold standard, and for several reasons. And they made people turn in all their gold. It was shipped to Fort Knox. Some places, you know, some of the coins were called this great European bank hoard. I'm not exactly sure how many ended up there. But these 1913Ds, Ashley, I got a price. And this is so cheap. Oh. Give you guys a deal, and this is the coin of the decade. Oh, this is too cheap. Oh my goodness. What did I have them in the computer for? What was I selling them before? Because I had to.
Probably like $39.99.
Did I really? Oh my goodness. I think it was 4,300. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're checking the computer.
Sounds like a good price.
Yeah, 4,300 is a good price. What? 4,485 is the price in the computer. But on these 3, folks, oh, don't abuse me. Ashley, I'm going to give someone a deal of a lifetime. I hope you're out there. $3,888. Yeah. That is one of the rarest coins in my 32 years. Yes, I have owned high relief St. Gaudens. Yes, I have owned the third reverse of the 1878 proof Morgan dollar. I've owned a lot. But dollar for dollar, I would hoard every 1913D in MS64 you can get your hands on. I mean, an MS64, Gem Brilliant Uncirculated, where to date, NGC has only graded 967 coins, which I think that is high because so many people break them out and they don't want NGC to know they already graded that coin a 6.4. So they wait a month and a half, put it in with different dealer, different order, and they... But at $3,888, do whatever you have to get one of these. In my humble opinion, we are a few months away from To the Moon Alice. This coin is one of the rarest coins I have ever had in 32 years on TV. Only 967 or 964 have ever graded this high at NGC. This is a steal. If you want to, give me a call. But folks, I'm going to be moving on, but let me go to camera 2 for a second. If there is any possible way, without putting yourself in financial peril, you can get one of these for your daughter, your granddaughter, your son or your grandson, do it. Because this coin, in my humble opinion, has a moonshot ahead. This is exactly the best coin to own. Dollar for dollar, pound for pound, the 1913D in 6.4. Not 6.3, not 6.5. For that price of $3,888, grab one. And on occasion, for some customers we know, they say, Barry, I've got to have one, but I can pay you half now and half in 3 weeks. We've done that a few times. Call us. But at $38.88, no one can sell you that coin in Mint State 6.4. And I gave you the population report from NGC. So I hope you give that a lot of consideration. It's all getting ready to happen. So I am now going to move camera 2. And folks, if you want 2 of the 3 or something, call us. We'll work with you. As for Ashley, we'll see what we can do. And what I want to do now is run a short film I made in Israel with Yitzhak Tarkay. This is the great one. He died in 2012. He was buried on the Boulevard of Heroes in Israel, and it's just unbelievable. Take a look at this.
It was years ago, some woman come to my show in San Francisco, and she told me, "Hi, it's very nice to meet you, Mr. Tarkay." That's it. And then he said, "Thank you very much for your art." And she want to go. And then I asked her, "Why you thanks me? You bought this piece. I'm the painter. I do my job, and you buy it. Why you thanks me?" And she told me the picture is hanging in the coffee corner in her house. Every morning, when she drink a coffee, she watch the piece, and she is so happy. And this is the reason she take me, because it's like I give her the good mood. So this I do for people, I hope. The best place to be in staying is Tel Aviv. I love Tel Aviv. I think this is one of the best city in the world. You have everything in this city. It's not a small city, but it's a very nice city. I live in Holon because I need to put my head to sleep, but this is only for the usual things. That means, but what I like really, this is Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv I like because it's always boiling. The life is boiling really. And you can't find what you saw yesterday. Today is not there. It's changed always. When I start to work and I finish my sketch on the canvas, when I start to paint, I'm not thinking about the colors. The colors is coming. This is not after some plan, what in this corner, what in other corner. I put the first paint on the canvas, and then the other ones is coming to compare to the before paints. I am optimistic, very optimistic. This is the best way to survive. For me, this is the heaven. Now, I'm old man and I can do everything. And I wake up and I get out from the bed by myself and don't need helps. Up to now, I hope. And what I need anymore. So this make me happy, yes. And then everything is a gift after this. Really. This is my optimistic way, yes. I do everything. I paint women, I paint men, I paint children, I paint landscapes, still life, everything. But the most popular, I think, because the people love much more the woman subject. Some mistake to thinking about it. Tarkay is love women and I love women, okay, but this is not the reason. They prefer to see exhibitions with a woman. The people, they give the way to the gallery what to exhibit. They have landscapes, still life, and the most of the exhibition is with women. So why? Because they know the people, the population is like the woman subject. I am very young, so I can waiting to be in better class of artist. First, I think you have to by self to feeling this. If it's good or not, if you satisfied with yourself or not. If not, you have to work and work to be better. If you're happy what you do, be happy. Don't worry. But to coming to this very delicate point, where are you? What is your place on the map of the art, I don't know. It's very difficult. I think it's a good feeling when you sell some piece in good price. Yes, why not? That means the other side is very satisfied with your work. God help me, I'm a good side, and the people want to buy it. Up to now, I don't know what will be later, but I hope it will be good. It will be good.
Folks, that was a documentary I made on Yitzhak Tarkay. I was so fortunate to get to spend just under 3 days. It's like 2.5 days. I took him to breakfast, spent all day with him. We took him places in LA. And he was kind of, he said his schedule was killing him because Yitzhak Tarkay sells a ton, or he used to, in Singapore. So he would be flying from LA to Singapore to Jerusalem. They loved his work in Singapore. They loved it everywhere. One of the world's greatest figurative artists of all time. Now, here are just 3 eBay prices on limited edition Tarkay bronzes that were painted by Yitzhak Tarkay. What is that? 16, 12, 15, 4. Now, folks, this is the first in my career. I've had original Tarkays, acrylic on canvas, but you will see it's dated 1994, number what number is this, Ashley? 36 out of 360, I believe. But I don't know how many of those 360 were actually hand painted by Yitzhak Tarkay. It's heavy. And it is just out of this world. Look at that. That looks like Berea, his wife. And I just want to, I found the comp on a Tarkay from 12, look at those, his originals, 158,000. Look at some of the prices. I had one bronze from 12 years ago that was 14 or 13,000. This is a large bronze. Here's what I'm going to do, folks. This is stunning. Hand painted by the greatest, by the legendary late Yitzhak Tarkay. I'm going to auction this, but I got a couple people calling me right now. Tell you what, $5,000 to open, which is way too cheap. $5,000 to open, $250 increments. All right. Somebody's. That is huge. That is hand painted by the late Yitzhak Tarkay. Oh, that's stunning. It was because I spent 2.5 days with Yitzhak Tarkay. We were getting ready to bring him on TV, and Park West Gallery was calling saying, we'll sue you if you bring Yitzhak Tarkay. Now, this is 20 years ago or whatever. And I said, and I asked Yitzhak, he goes, no, in my contract I can make an appearance wherever I want. And he was right. And when Yitzhak left, he said, Barry, I promise you this. I will tell Berea and I will tell my agent to always give you the best price on the planet. And he lived up to that. And Berea always took care of me, Berea Tarkay. And at $5,000 to open, this is a huge, heavy, beautiful, hand-painted Tarkay bronze.
Oh, right. Yes, yes, yes. I understand. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
It's a beautiful bronze. I will come over there. Look at this. Now, Kiki, I don't want you and Wilson to get any ideas here. But she's showing a little leg, Wilson. You notice that? That's like a hubba, 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 yowza, yowza, yowza pose there. Yeah. Like, hi. There's many ways to say hi. But that's a way to say hi, hi. That is rock bottom. I think, Missy, I probably am losing money at that price. But I just quoted you a price that is stunning. That is the first hand-painted Tarkay bronze in 32 years. You know, his originals are now 80, 100,000. Did you just yawn, Ashley? I put Ashley to sleep. Oh, boy. That is stunning. No open on this yet. Okay. I can live with it, but it's really a stunning piece. Did you guys ever see that movie with Robert Redford and Woody Harrelson, Indecent Proposal?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, give me a break. Yeah. Robert Redford's like a billionaire in that, jetting around everywhere, and he's got to offer Demi Moore. How much did he offer?
$1 million.
$1 million. Oh my goodness. I don't care if it was the 90s. They've been doing that since caveman days. Well, folks, I wanted to show you that. Now, there's something I am I cannot say enough about it. I'm buying these every chance I get. They are stunning. This is when money was money. That is an AU, about uncirculated, Helvetian 20 franc. This one happens to be 1922. This one in my hands. I think you're going to see, oh, that's too bright for you, Wilson. Sorry. Wilson's a creature of the night. So shiny objects, uh-oh, I'll fix this one, Wilson. Folks, gold is getting ready to make a moonshot. Look at that. Only 5,000 of these minted. You know, when they mint American Eagles, it's like 30 million, 40 million. Only 5,000 of the high relief Australian swan. 4.9 fine gold. And call me. I got to get, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. All right, I am going to do some Jethro Bodine math. All right, folks, first off, I'm going to move this out of the way. If you've watched me for a long time, I'm going to deal with the top row up here, Wilson. The 1913D, only 393,500 minute. Not 18 million like the 1928. This was minted in Denver. When you get a coin like this, you look right over the date. You'll see a little D for Denver. I might have blown up a picture of one of these. I'm checking right now because, yeah, I got one blown up right here. It's a 1927, 1908. Give me a second. You know, if you were a pilot in World War II flying over Europe, that is what your survival kit, part of your survival kit was if you got shot down. 3 9-carat gold rings, 20 Swiss franc, and a 20 British sovereign. What was that, Patty? The pure gold weight in the Swiss franc, point 0.1867, about a fifth of an ounce. They were hoping you could use those to negotiate your way to somebody could help you get free. Now here's what I'm going to do. I got it right here. Give me 1 second. Look at this. NGC 7800. And here, 1913D, only 964 have ever been graded an MS64 or higher. That's remarkably low. 113,000 194 1924s have been graded in 6.4. It's such a small percentage, but Ashley, here's what I want to do. Because I have been selling coins and art on TV for 32 years. And Wilson, one of these days I'm going to get it right. I keep trying. I got a deal. I'll tell you what. No. Let me just see something. Yeah. Hang on. Okay. Camera 2. Those 3 coins right there, I had to fight like heck to get them. Those represent one of my all-time deal of the decades. I don't know how you could go wrong with that coin. I know a lot of people are always for graduation presents, this and that. If you know if it's a very serious granddaughter, daughter, son, grandson, I'm going to give you a deal that nobody, and I've been doing this for 32 years. Ashley, I have a top secret price. I only have 3, and I don't want to sell these. I want them so much I have to do this. Because a really nice man named Bob Hallam, 28 years ago, told me never compete with your customers. And I want these too much. That is one of the rarest deals I've ever had, but I got a new secret price on the 13D. Are you ready for this? Man, I'm the red-headed stepchild. I am. They don't like me anymore, Matt. Have you ever gone skinny dipping?
Of course.
I did, yeah. Yeah.
Pool or the ocean?
Yes. Tell you what, Ashley. If anybody calls, I don't even want to know. I only have 3 of these. On this coin, don't gasp too much.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Very.
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
I just gave this a top secret price. Adrian, I shouldn't do this. I can't put the price on the screen. It is too cheap. They are real. They are graded by NGC. And I just put a price, gave it to Ashley and the operators. Don't say this out loud. When they call, you got to whisper this price. I'm not going to tell people this price. Patty, this is the price. Kiki, you got to whisper this price to people. Okay. Yeah, and you gotta say, I mean, that's a deal of a lifetime. But you gotta whisper to them in a sexy voice, like Wilson. Yeah, I know it's too cheap. But I just gave them a price. I only have these 3. I can absolutely guarantee no other shopping network in the free or rent-free world could ever offer one at this price. If you can show me, I don't believe you. I just lowered this to a price so cheap. They are going to be selling. I only have 3. All right. I hear the phones ringing. Someone's going to take it. I only have 3. It is a low price. And they are gorgeous. Mint State 6.4. Brilliant uncirculated. Oh. And the call's on us. It's a free call. I mean, I am basically selling this for what people sell 1927 6.4s for. 6.4 plus 4. Look, I am selling it cheaper. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Bye, Kiki. You just whapped Kiki. Why are you being so mean to Kiki? Oh. Everybody's being mean to Kiki now. I just came up with a price so cheap that if you don't take me up on it, I'm finished. Matt, I'm finished. I mean, this is a coin that took me years to be able to get. You know, most of the time this coin was 3 times what it is now. I mean, it's bizarre. Wilson, come here. Only minted 393,500 of these coins. I lowered it. I had a low price. I just lowered it to virtual cost. All you got to do is call up to find it. Yes, I got comps at 7,800. Yes, I got an NGC comp at 6,700. Look at that. Best price online, 6,700. And an NG 6.4. And I lowered that. I beat it. I keep beating it. It is so cheap. It's less. Oh my goodness. Take a look at that, and then I'm keeping those forever. One of the rarest coins I've ever had on my 32-year career. I had it up for less than 4,000. I just lowered it more. I mean, it's just unheard of. Gem, brilliant, uncirculated. Only 964 coins officially have been graded in MS64 by NGC. Give it another minute, and I'm taking this down and $7,800 there. Nobody is called. It's quiet in here. And they're going to miss that price. I never thought driving in here tonight I would offer a coin this rare that took me so hard to get this coin that I would put it up at a price so cheap I literally cannot put it on the graphics. Cheapest price I've ever offered this coin at. I'm going to give it a minute and I'm going to move along. It's the cheapest ever in history. It's because people don't like me anymore, Wilson.
Are you registered with us? Okay, the secret price is $37.50.
I had to turn my mic down so they didn't hear that.
Thank you so much.
He said, what? All right, couple more people asking. And then folks, I price these at a price you will not beat. Nobody in the country could sell them to you at the price I have instructed the operators to to sell these at. This is one of the rarest coins. Only 393,500 have been minted. See, one thing that gets me upset about modern coins, some of them, they practice what I call modern manufactured rarity, where they take a common coin, they change it a little bit, and they say only 199 of these with this little dash of color on them have been minted. That is not a coin that was released 110 years ago into circulation. Everybody, if somebody had gone to the bank in 1913 in Denver and gotten one of these and put it in its pocket, and it rattled around with other coins, it would not grade mint state 60, uncirculated. It might be AU, about uncirculated 55. But NGC is guaranteeing you that in the 110 years since this coin was minted, in the city of Denver, it has never been circulated. It went from a bank into someone's glove and into their collection. Unbelievable. Okay, I offered it. No takers. Look at that. It's got that rose gold. Okay, I'm going to take those down. Folks, make me some offers on this. This is a hand-painted Yitzhak Tarkay, 1994. Or a I'd get one, yes. My best bet for the decade. Look at this. Look how Yitzhak Tarkay painted these flowers on the dress. Look at this. Hand painted by the late great Yitzhak Tarkay. Look at that. Look at those eyes. Look at that. This is the Yitzhak Tarkay. Hand painted bronze, done in 1994. 360 of these were made, but I don't know how many were actually painted by Yitzhak Tarkay. Fortunately, his lifelong agent is still alive. Tarkay died, but I could always get a hold of him. But so few. Look at that, Wilson. Make me some offers on this. I got an $18,000 comp on this. This was hand painted by the great Yitzhak Tarkay, one of the world's greatest figurative artists. In Singapore, his art has gone nuts. I can't even get an original Tarkay painting. Every one I've ever had is sold. And I cannot get one. Call me, make me some offers on this. I got a price in mind. Oh. Any interest, any offers on an $18,000 1994 bronze? It was made, the foundry is in Israel, I believe. It is stunning. All right. Take a look at this, Wilson. Look at that. Australian swan, only 5,000 minted. That was minted in Perth. It's a high relief coin. Stunning. What, folks? Here's what I'm going to do before I move on. I have an $18,000 Tarkay, bronze. I am going to gently move my Swiss francs out of the way. I have one of only 5,000 struck of the Australian swan, high relief swan. I have 3 1913 Ds. You knocked my swan down. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. I saw that. All right. Talk to me. Oh, I have demonstrated my lack of coordination again. Call me, folks. Make me some offers. Talk to me. I'm going to sell this Tarkay maybe tonight, maybe not. I also have some Zacks here. I have some Helvetia Swiss francs. I have a Sasha Bassar. Oh, look at this. Here. Hey. 12,000. Let's move Tweety Bird away. 12,000 in a Vegas gallery for a unique one-of-a-kind. This is one of the first works he did in 2023. It is a unique original done by Zacks. It is cert, which says unique original, done by Zacks. $12,000 in galleries, BC 2441. 12,000 in galleries. Start at zero, $250 increments. I'm just curious, what do you think is going to happen, Patty? Am I walking the plank here? I mean, this is crazy. If I can't, one of the greatest up-and-coming pop artists And I'm starting at 0. Call me on the Tarkay bronze. Call me on the gold coins. Talk to me. I have a Tarkay silk screen here. I got Woodstock, a very sharp bird. We have 0 winning. 0. Nada. Nicht. Niet. 0. Going once. 0. I'm on Dish Network, live streaming. Been doing this 32 years. I got a bit of 0. I'm finished in this business, Wilson. I got to find a day gig. Zero going twice. All in at 0. No open once. No open twice. Fair. And final, no open. Whatever it goes for. 12,000 in a Vegas gallery, and I'm at 0. Niet. 9. Nada. Zilch. This is a Zach's original. Ashley, I think Patty needs help. Oh, no, she doesn't. We have 200. Thank you. I can't buy this for 200. We're at 200 on a $12,000 Zach's original. We'll get them all registered. You think they're just tired of me, Wilson? 32 years. That's $200, not $2,000. How much? Oh, we're at 200. Looking for 4. We're at 200 on a $12,000 Zach's. 400 has been bid. We're at 400 looking for 6. I got a $12,000 one-of-a-kind original Zach's. I'm at 4. Who's going to make it 6? Actually, we're at 4 looking for 6. Yes. Those are real $2 bills. That's an uncut sheet of $2 bills. Yes. That is an uncut sheet of $2 bills. So in theory, could get in trouble for destruction of money, but yeah, that's real $2 bills. $400 looking for 6. Yes, those are real $2 bills. Every year, let's see what year the $2 bills are. These are series 2022, I believe, or 2020. Series A. Yes, they got that from the Mint, which you can do. That is an uncut sheet of $2 bills. All right, $400 going once. It's $12,000 in the gallery. Talk about getting hurt. $400, $600 has been bid. Yes, that's uncut sheet of $2 bills. I got to talk to his agent because in theory they can get in trouble for doing that, Wilson. That's called destruction of money. $600 going once, $600 going twice. This is so cheap it's scary. Sold to Patty's customer. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, those are real, that's an uncut sheet of $2 bills. Let's see, I got Tweety Bird. Here, I'm curious. I'm curious now. All right. Let me look these over. It's got some pop to it. Look at this, folks. BC 2419. Start at zero, $250 increments. I got a $9,000 coin up there. I'm just curious. Bid whatever you want, but it's got to be at least $250 increments. This is my best coin for the decade. But it's been so quiet. Here, right here, top rated seller. All positive feedback. $7,800, Wilson. I'm starting at zero. I had this up for $4,300. Start at zero. Only $393,500. Yeah, start at zero. It's got to be at least $250 increments. Yeah, I want to see what happens, Patty. I give up. I quit. No mas. What fighter was that said that? Roberto Duran. I've been beaten silly like Roberto Duran. Hey, whatever it goes for. If you think you can beat me, hey, I'm starting at zero. I know there's got to be a few people, coin collectors on Dish Network, that know that they only minted 393,500 and only 967 have ever made it to 6-4 at NGC. And we have 250, thank you. Yeah, whatever it goes for. It's my best pick of the decade. I think this coin should be 24,000. I think it's so rare. Where are we at? 500, thank you. I think 750 has been bid. I think this coin should be 18 grand, 50. It's so rare. Only minted 393,500. 1,000 has been bid. I mean, melt 1250. Gold's at 1900 an ounce right now. And that's so much. How much? How much, Ashley? 1,800 has been bid. Folks, you can't even buy an ounce of gold for 1,800. They only minted 393,000. How much? 2,050 has been bid. I couldn't buy this for 2,050. You can't even buy an ounce of gold for 2,050 with a premium. This is 1913 Denver. I am at 2,050. This is my deal of the decade, rarest coin. I believe this coin is going to be worth 17 or 18. How much?
It went to 23.
You got 23?
You want to do
23,
25.50.
25.50 has been bid. I think this is going to be a $20,000 coin. The cheapest comp I could find was $7,800. This is so cheap. This is my deal of the decade. We had this up for $4,300. Where are we at? I can't buy this for $25.50. No coin dealer in the country could buy this for $25.50. There's a bid ask on coins. It's $4,400, $4,700. Look, the ad even says coin dealer newsletter, lowest bid, $45.50. And I'm sitting here $2,000 lower than the bid on the coin dealer newsletter. No, that was fun. That wasn't fun. Where am I at? I got to put my, what's that, $25.50. Oh my goodness. It's going to take 4 more bids for me to even break even. $25.50. Who is your bidder at $25.50? Patty, who you got there? $25.50. Patty, tell your bidder it's going once. Tell your bidder it's going twice, Patty. I'm at $25.50. This is a 4,000 my price coin. $2,800. Folks, this is a $7,800 coin dealer and newsletter. They only minted 393,500 coins. This is crazy. I had this coin up for $4,300. I only got this coin. It's this coin. We're at $2,800. This is crazy. I can't buy $30.50. Who's your bidder? Mr. S at $30.50. I've never had one this cheap. No coin dealer in the country can buy this for $3,050. I can't put $33. Thank you. $33. $3,300. Anybody beat? This is so cheap. They're killing me. At least when they make you walk the plank, don't they give you like a drink and a cigar? They just throw you over. $3,300 going once. Ugh. $3,300 going twice. Double ugh. All in. All said. Done. Oh my goodness. Here is the coin. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Ashley, I've lost my will to sell. All right. Now, here's what I am going to put up. Here's what I am going to do. Okay. How are you doing tonight? Oh, don't feel bad. It's not your fault. It's mine. I'm talking to the statue. Wilson, what do you... Oh, that weighs a lot. This is a hand-painted Tarkay bronze done in 1994 with a retail comp. Hey, well, let me just show you this. This is a comp for a different bronze that was hand painted by him. Look at this, bronze, 11,200, and this was 7 years ago when I printed that. Now, here is, I am going to find it. I am going to find it right now, or not. Ashley, did you steal? She doesn't steal. Oh, she did. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at this. Wilson, those are 3 comps on eBay. 14,000, 12,000, 16,000 for Tarkay bronzes. Mine is the largest of the 3. And here it is. Hand painted by the late great Yitzhak Tarkay. Sealed, stamped, numbered on the side. I still have 28 minutes. Can I steal one of your VD cookies? Yes, I want a cookie. I want a cookie, please. All right, which of the 2 are better? What is that?
I think that's snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
And sugar the other.
You're not making this up. This is called a snickerdoodle cookie. A snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle for your.
Oh, no, it fell on the floor, but I'm a firm believer in the 10-second rule. All right. Talk to this lovely lady here, Wilson. Well, not you, but this is a huge hand-painted Tarkay bronze. 15,840, 12,000, and 16,000 are 3 comps. Call me. Get me close. Make me a deal. I am happy you did. But I would. Juliet, let me count the ways. You know, I could. Nah, that would be. It's funny because everybody says, you know, if you ever had to end it, I'd take pills or this, that. I want to be blown up. Wow. I really do. I want to be blown up at sea. Oh, at sea. Yeah, so my remains get eaten by fishes and scattered throughout the world. Make me an offer on this. No, Wilson, I'm not going to let you blow me up. No. I need a real demolitionist. Matt, have you ever blown anything up?
Yeah.
Really? That's how I want to go. I want to be blown up. Call me. In the words of my late great father, nobody's ever been shot over the telephone yet. Yet. I don't know, they're always coming up with new technology. Okay. You're going to make me do it. All right, folks. Certificate of authenticity. This is Woodstock. I'm not talking about the party where people got stoned like Wilson. (2023) Oil on canvas and collage. Signed Zach's on the back, signed Zach's on the front. $12,000 in a Las Vegas gallery. Started zero, $250 increments. This is Woodstock. Did you ever go to Woodstock? No, because I was like, it happened when I was like 9 or 10. All right, hang on. I'm going to walk in front of Woodstock. Yes. I started at zero, zilch, niet, nada. And that's Woodstock. Now I'm not talking the hippie hangout Woodstock. Was that really called a snickerdoodle? Have you ever heard of a cookie named that? A snickerdoodle. So what are the ingredients? But where does the doodle come from? Is there a little piece of a dog in this? Are you feeding me a dog? A snickerdoodle? We have the open, thank you. $250 has been bid on a $12,000 acrylic and oil on canvas. Also a collage by world famous artist Zach's, signed on the front and back. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. I'm at $250. I think it's a gimmick, Matt. A snickerdoodle.
Hi, Chopper. How you doing?
Hi, Chopper.
What would you like to do? It's already open, so you have to do 500.
Tell Chopper we got Ashley to say 500. That we got Ashley to admit she swam at least half naked. You skinny dipped, right? Yeah, I did too. Unfortunately, my parents just called it bath time. It was a little cold in the pod. I'm at $500 on Woodstock. It's unbelievable. 500, looking for 750. 500. Going once. 500. Going twice. Is everybody happy? That's little Woodstock. No, Woodstock, it's not you, it's me. They like you, they just don't like me. 500. Going once. This is a tragedy. A Roman Greek tragedy. Going twice. All in, all said, Chopper, you're living well. It's yours. That hurt. Now here. My favorite coin, one of them. Right there. This is only 5,000 minted. This was minted in Perth, Australia. The entire edition was sold out in a day. This is a high relief gold swan from 2021. The P means it was minted at the Perth Mint. If you go online, I believe the mint price of $34.95 is still up there. It might be higher, but its opening price was $3,495. This is first day of issue, graded by PCGS. What is the item number on this? 2425. Now, folks, a lot of people go, well, gold's right at 1,900 an ounce. Yes, but they only minted 5,000 of these. It's 4.9 fine. It's high relief. And the initial issue price was $3,700. I haven't been on the Australian website, but it sold out in a day and a half. Most people, list price on this, to the best of my ability, Adrian, is about $3,900. I mean, they only made 5,000 of these. I mean, there are billions of coin collectors. 5,000, it's a high relief, 4.9 fine. So when people say, well, what's an ounce of gold? It's worth a lot more than an ounce of gold because it's a high relief coin. Takes very special dies to make a high relief. Tons of pressure. Oh, should I or should I not? What would you do, Matt? Would you auction it? Might as well. What do you say, Ashley? What? You see, I can't accept that. Did you ever see Pulp Fiction? When the kid's sitting there and he says, you know, say what again, you men? You just said what? What is no place I've ever been to? All right. Start at zero, $250 increments. This is the only one I get my hands on. You can't find them. They are sold out rare, waiting lists. This was first day of issue. Yes, Patty. Is there really a cookie called a snickerdoodle? Is there a snickerdoodle? So where's the doodle? I'm at zero looking for 250. That's 4.9 fine, but don't buy it just because it's gold. Matt's going to get a snickerdoodle. We have 250. Folks, that is a hard to get coin. 500. It's 3,700 on their website now, I believe. We're at 1,000 has been bid. Who's got 1,250? 1,500 has been bid. 1,750 has been bid. Folks, this is an ounce. How much? 2,000. Gold right now. $22.50. Gold right now, just so you know, even though it's at 1890 or 1900, for any type of minted coin, you're going to pay $22.23. This is first day of issue. They only minted 5,000. They were sold out in an hour and a half. Where am I at? At where? $22.50. You guys are killing me tonight. $22.50. What do they say, Patty? Yes, no. Yeah, take your time. I don't want anybody getting mad at me. 2,500. Folks, this is a $3,700 coin on their website. That is 1 ounce 49 fine gold. This is crazy. It's a high relief coin. One of the few ones the Australian Mint has ever made. You guys are killing me. 2,500 going once. Crazy money. Not in a good way. 2,500. This is so cheap. Leaf swan. $2,500 going once. Hey. Confusion. 2,500 going once. Going twice. This is crazy. $27.50. Down to one bidder, $27.50. Down to. She's out. One bidder, $27.50. Going once. No. I had to fight to get that one. I'm the ugly duckling. All in. Going once, twice. Sold. Wilson, come to me for a second. Are they lying to me? Is there really a cookie called a snickerdoodle? Doodle? Snickerdoodle. That is a real type. This is not like a snipe hunt. Okay. So this is sold. Nobody wants the Tarkay. Oh. Here you go. So you've been a few places on this planet. You're sure that's a real schnuckadoodle? Okay. Here's what I'm going to put up right now. I have a Tarkay silk screen. Oh, look at that. Make me some offers on this. Hand painted by Yitzhak Tarkay. What else do I have back there? Hey, we never sold the lady with the umbrella. All right. This sold to Chopper. All right, here's what I got, folks. What did I price the Schofield watercolors at? How much? And if they wanted it framed, what was I going to charge them for a frame? All right, folks, one of the best deals on the planet as I eat my snipe cookie, I mean my snooker doodle. They made that up, didn't they, Patty? Snooker doodle. But let me ask you this. Juliet, you seem to know about this. This snickerdoodle. Is it the American recipe or the British? It's a German snickerdoodle. Folks, pick an original Michael Schofield watercolor signed on the front and the back. And what did I price these at? What was it? $675 and $175. They shot me.
We're in LA, we're okay, we're okay.
No, we're not. They got me. All over a snickerdoodle. Ugh. Was that a balloon? I don't even care. All right. Pick a Schofield, $675. I thought one of the most interesting ones was this one right here. The umbrella lady. And if you want it framed, it's $175 on top of that. Yeah. A snickerdoodle killed me. Well, I'm not used to hearing gunshots in the studio. I don't duck. I don't duck. It's like if they're coming for me, Wilson, I'm not gonna. Okay. My blowout prices. Well, Ashley, can you set up the Schofields we have left, because I have only 7 minutes left. There. Who is? Oh, you're laughing at me? Because I hear a gunshot go off and I go, what's that? I didn't get scared.
Well, your whole body shook. I've never seen you move like that.
You jump so high, you almost feel like, okay?
Oh my God. That was great.
Yeah, I'm all shook up. All right. I don't know. It might have something to do with this snickerdoodle. 99,000 of the people out there are going, there is no such thing as a snickerdoodleberry. Michael Schofield original watercolors, $675. And if you want me to frame it, add $175 on. And that $175 is for framing and shipping. I have 2 other ones. I know I got 7 minutes. Nobody wants a Tarkay.
Well, customers asked if you were going to auction it.
Customer? No.
0 to open.
No. I want to talk to.
Keep replaying it.
What's that?
Keep replaying it.
the balloon popping.
Yes.
I'm glad I could amuse so many of you.
If that was on film, that would have been TikTok famous.
This one, right over here, I believe Wilson is one of the most colorful ones. And this one, don't try that at home, kids. Hang on. There you go. All right, babe. I'm talking to the bronze.
I thought you were talking to me.
No, she's showing me a little leg there. Ugh.
Yeah, she said, I just told her, she said, not a problem. Which one do you like?
I got. Is that one still available too?
The big man?
The big male.
The Paradise, with the boat in the bottom of your ash?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Which one?
This one.
Daylight, de come on me, wanna go home. That one? Okay. This one is the most colorful. Ugh, stay. And there's one more, and then you have seen them all. And I thank you all. So, Matt, does that count as a failed assassination attempt on me?
Oh, it's of course you. Yes.
I think, no. The reason they're all laughing, Wilson, the snickerdoodles were poisoned. Yes, that would make a great Perry Mason. Too bad Raymond Burr is dead, but he could have made the snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle what? Conundrum? What do you call that? Yeah, or the diabolical snickerdoodle. 2 minutes. Folks, we thank all of you. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. $6.95. $175 to frame it and ship it if you want it framed and shipped. And you know what they say, Juliet? Once you're a snickerdoodle, you're always a snickerdoodle. Remember Victoria Fuller when she came on the show here? The Playboy bunny? Once a bunny, always a bunny. Yes. Well, folks, I want to thank you. I am going to slowly. No, I'm going to quickly move back. And I want to thank you. I have gotten a ton of requests for silver coins. I'm going to try and have some for you next week. I'm kind of glad I held off because as gold's gone up, silver dropped about $1.25 in the last week. And I want to get you guys the best deal on the planet. That's what I do. I want to thank you. And I will be back next Wednesday. What day is it now? Oh my goodness. What's a week from today? The 22nd. Yes. Hopefully I got some more rock and roll stuff. Hey, thank you very much. And Buford, don't kick that dog. Don't even think about it, Buford. You want to kick anybody, kick Patty. Don't kick the dog. Hey, we love you. We ship fast. Bye-bye.